46 is SNES Koopa Beach 2 and Mario Kart DS. Now, while this track is actually my favorite SNES track, both counting the Nitro and Retro versions of them, it's still pretty basic. I do like all of the algae on the ground, and the holes in the water, and the Cheep Cheeps, meaning it's one of the few SNES tracks that actually understands variety and making it stand out from its other versions with which carbon copy names. So it's nice. I like the music too. Number 45 is GBA Shy Guy Beach and Mario Kart Wii. Here's another beach track. This one has Shy Guys shooting cannonballs onto the ground. This track is a bit more irritating than the original, because I feel like the sidestepper crabs can be a bit more annoying, not to mention the cannon blasts are far more effective than the original, but it's still pretty nice, an improvement over the original, and I do like how it stands out among the other beach tracks, especially when you consider it's only 2D. Number 44 is GBA Mario Circuit and Mario Kart 8. Now, this version of the track is a huge U-turn that's been flipped into anti-gravity using Ultra Hands, a toy Nintendo sold in the 1960s. Not only do you have a clever reference, but you also have things like pit stops, oil spills, and canisters, and it gives off a very circuity feel. It's basic, and sometimes that's just what you need in life. Number 43 is GCN Peach Beach and Mario Kart Wii. Now, this track knows straightaways all too well. You have a very long one at the start with a Pianta statue. And then you have one by some palm trees and a huge rock that definitely doesn't look suggestive whatsoever. You also have some cataquacks on the beach. And although that's a bit it, I guess it's a nice opener track for Mario Kart Wii's retros. Still pretty boring now. Number 42 is GCN Yoshi Circuit and Mario Kart DS. Just like the other two Mario Kart DS tracks that originated in Mario Kart Double Dash, this one is watered down compared to the GameCube original. The visuals aren't as interesting, the tunnel shortcut is gone, it has this basic feel to it, and it just isn't as fun turning. It's still a nice track. I'd just rather play the Double Dash or Mario Kart 8 version. Number 41 is Wii Moon Meadows. Now, Moon Meadows looks a lot better in this version, in the Mario Kart 8 version. It doesn't look as saturated since the brown dirt road is a lot more brown. You also have the sunrise. It's very beautiful. You also have the cows and the jumps and the money walls. It's still a nice track and a nice opener for Mario Kart 8's retros. Number 40 is GCN Mario Circuit and Mario Kart Wii. This is definitely one of the better Mario Circuits tracks. It improves upon the original by letting you trick off some of the bumpy road near the end, and some of the bridges too. It's nice, and although it barely improves upon the original, that's okay, because the original was a decent track. Number 39 is DS Waluigi Pinball. Again, let me state that I do not hate this track. It's just, it was never that great in the original, and the Mario Kart 7 version really doesn't improve it all too much. You have a glider at the start of the cannon, which is nice, and it's definitely an improvement when you consider the fact that I prefer Mario Kart 7's drifting over DS. The pinballs are larger and pose more of an obstacle, because although the track size isn't as big, the pinballs are still the original size. The colors are a bit more vibrant in my opinion, with the 3DS having better graphics than the DS. Still, I don't really love this track, and if you do, that's fine, but to me, it's always just gonna be alright. Number 38 is GCN Mushroom Bridge and Mario Kart DS. And once again, this is another Mario Kart Double Dash track that has been watered down in Mario Kart DS. What's the deal this time? Well, you don't have things like the wiggling wagon, the mushroom or bomb cars, and you can't drive on the side of the bridge, which is the best part of the track. It's still nice though, and I do like the remix. It sounds a bit better than the original, which is definitely the strong point here. Number 37 is N64 Calamari Desert and Mario Kart 7. There are a lot of extra ramps and gliders in this version of the track. My main problem is the fact that the train doesn't show up nearly as much anymore. But hey, it definitely looks prettier, and I love that sunset. Calamari Desert is always going to be a nice, just fun track. Number 36 is DS Luigi's Mansion Mario Kart 7. This track feels a bit more like Luigi's Mansion now, because there are a few more boo paintings, and the fact that there's an actual graveyard area that looks more like a graveyard. There's some glider shortcuts. It definitely looks nicer overall, and it presents a more spooky atmosphere. It makes the original look not as good in comparison, which is a good thing. Number 35 is Wii Mushroom Gorge and Mario Kart 7. This is the only Mario Kart 7 track that came from Mario Kart Wii that improved upon the original. The reason is bouncing off the mushrooms isn't as annoying anymore. See, in that version of the track, there were times where if you didn't bounce off the mushrooms in just the right way, you would fall off. Additionally, I think it looks better in this version. I do like how it's made a bit easier, and there's even a glider mushroom. And although it does make the gap shortcut easier, I kind of like that. Only thing we're missing is an extra mushroom at the start, and that's okay.